than expected. Well, all right, let's get this going. Yeah, I am. Sorry, my silly computer was lagging a little bit, so sorry for that slight delay there in the live stream starting. I don't know what the heck was going on there with that, but some weird thing was like taking my computer a little bit longer of time to load the stuff. So yeah, this is the preseason shootout tournament to figure out which of the other remaining teams will make the 2025 season 12 of Toy Car Hockey. 4 teams have already automatically been selected randomly by me before this live stream to automatically play in that season. And you will see those 4 teams, but not in this live stream though. This first matchup is between South Korea and Germany. Well, South Korea scores. To win a Toy Car Hockey shootout tournament game, you have to have a 2-goal lead, no matter what the score is. Well, that was pretty easy. Puck out of play. Don't know why they decided to take that shot. That was a bad shot idea there. The Audi comes in with a long-range shot and scores. It's now 1-2. Germany's ahead by a goal. And actually, Germany has not played in Toy Car Hockey since, 4+ seasons ago, actually. And scores. We're tied. It's 2-2. Took one too many shots there, no goal. We're still tied at 2 goals each now in this shootout preseason tournament game. 3-2, South Korea takes the lead again. Oh, and stopped by the goalie. Stopped by the goalie, wow. One too many shots extra there. And it's tied. It's 3-3 yet again. I think we're at each team's reset card. Yeah, this is the second round start for both teams. And scores. It's 4-3. Oh man, that Porsche. I thought it was going to stop that shot there, but just not enough to do it though. 4-4, and we're tied again. I don't know how long this round is going to go for these two teams, but someone's got to give in. Oh, and stops them cold. That was so close to making it 5-4, but Germany's goalie comes in at the last second and prevents that one from going by. It's 4-5. Germany takes the lead. Can South Korea respond, or will they get shut out again? And accidentally shoots it. I don't know what way they were shooting the puck that time, which is a penny, but obviously not the way they wanted to. 4-6. If South Korea does not score, Germany for the first time in 4+ seasons of not playing will actually play in this season of Toy Car Hockey. It's over. Germany's in. Germany is in this season of Toy Car Hockey for the first time in 4+ seasons. Germany will advance to the regular season. South Korea will not be playing for their first time in quite a lot of seasons, actually. Germany clinches, so South Korea is gone. Well, that was a fun one. Let's see who's going to be playing next. I'll have Japan go. And who's Japan going to play? Ooh, I just thought of a great opponent for them. They're going to play France. Well, let's see what happens in this shootout game. One team will advance to the regular season, and the other team, well, will not be playing. And France does have 2 new card players on their team. Well, technically 3, but the third one's already been playing for like a few shootout series, but not normal seasons though. Real custom cars. Not a huge amount. I'm just doing a toy karate preseason shootout. I don't know if you saw the previous game, but Germany took down South Korea in the shootout tournament preseason game and will advance to the regular season by a final score of 4-6. All right, let's get this next preseason shootout tournament game started and underway. This one is France versus Japan, and France has not been in a regular season of toy car hockey for like 4 or more seasons, actually. France scores, it's 1-0. Can Japan respond? We shall see. Yep, they do, and it's 1-1. We are tied early. It's 2-1. France scores again. Let's see what happens here. And ties it. We are tied yet again. It's 2-2 now. Wow. Nope, that's one too many shots, so no goal there. Let's see what Japan does. Oh, tried a slap shot, slap tire car shot, and did not work. That was quite a fast shot there, but their goalie was ready for that one. And stops that one too, and we're still tied up 2 goals each now. What is going on here? And that one went a little too far under the wrong way. A little too far the wrong way. And France scores, it's 3-2 now. All right, let's see what happens here. Nope, you can't do that. That's 1 shot too many. If France scores 1 more goal and Japan does not score, it would be huge for France. France scores, and that was a pretty kind of short, I would say maybe more towards mid-range, but not long-range shot. And it's 4-2 if Japan does not score here. Japan does score, and we're continuing. It's 4-3 now. Can this Bugatti win it for France? Oh my goodness, get shut down. We could be tied again if this happens. Yes, that is possible. We could be tied yet again if they score here. And just hits off the goalie and does not go in. France got a lucky break there. Can this Citroen do it for France? No. We are still only at a 1-goal margin for both teams so far. Can this Honda do something? Hits off the goalie and cannot score. Can this car win it for France? It's 5-3. If Japan does not score here, France will make the season of toy car hockey. I don't know if they're going to count that. Because it kind of seemed like the car stopped, but I don't think it really passed it, per se. Because if they didn't pass it, it's 5-4. Because it's like it stopped and then took the shot. I don't think it did like a crazy extra big like pass or like bonus shot. It didn't take 2 shots to score the goal, and it didn't take like a crazy big shot. But the car did stop before shooting the puck again to score. Oh, geez, I don't know how to go about this. Because it's like technically on the imaginary official or something of that sort, I guess. After further review, no goal. It is no goal. France advances to the regular season after that goal is not counted. I mean, you kind of have to. I would agree with that call there because it's like if you stop and then take the shot, that shouldn't be considered a goal. I mean, in a normal hockey game, that would be considered a goal, but in a shootout, you can't stop, have the puck in front of you for like a few seconds and then decide to shoot the puck and score. That's not allowed in a shootout. Now, in a normal game, obviously that would be allowed if you still have said puck, but not in the shootout. So France advances on that ruling there. Well, down goes Japan. Japan will not be playing in the season after they literally just got a new car player on their team, and their new car player was not enough to help them. It actually kind of miscalculated almost every single shot it took. So Japan might have some questionable decisions after that loss. So that's 2 more teams in. Only 2 more spots left available. All right. Well, let's see what will happen in the next one. NASCAR is going to play. It would be hugely impressive if someone took down NASCAR. And I'm thinking it should be Italy. Because Italy's had a really good team. But sometimes they've had ups and downs. So we'll see what happens this game. And because NASCAR is the away team, they will be going first, though. All right, let's see what NASCAR can do. All right, and this preseason shootout tournament is underway for these 2 teams. And NASCAR scores, it's 1-0. Can Italy respond? I would assume so, but we shall see. I think they took a little too long to do that shot. Yeah, the car stopped a little too early to take that shot. No goal. Can't stop and then decide to take the shot a few seconds later after you stop. I mean, that's not allowed in a shootout. If it was a real toy car hockey game, that would be totally fine. Oh, gets rejected by the goalie. That was a good try there to score a long-range shot, but not going to work all the time. And we're tied. Italy scores a long-range shot and ties it. It's 1-1. This is one of the new car players for NASCAR, this number 4 late model stock car Toyota. And shoots it way out of play. What was it thinking there? If NASCAR doesn't win this one, nope, that's way too many shots and too many extra moves to score there. So it's still 1-1 then. And shuts them down on both tries. NASCAR, I don't know what they're doing. Too many shots there because you took a long shot and then a short one, so that obviously does not count then. We're almost at both teams' reset card. And it's 2-1 now. The late model Mustang scores. It's 2-1. It's 2-2, and the Lamborghini scores a long-range goal to keep Italy alive in this preseason shootout. I believe this was their resetting car. Yeah, and that was theirs because the Lancia was second. I don't know what to do about that one because that wasn't like a long-range shot, but it did stop a little bit before scoring that goal, so they're saying no goal there. That one missed everything, including the kitchen sink, which is just a funny saying or expression. It's off the goalie's tire and misses. Ay, ay, ay. It did it once. Can it do it again? No, it cannot. It misses a chance for a second long-range goal. Can this Toyota make up for its missed goal the first time? Yes, it can, and it's 3-2 NASCAR. This would be the first season that Italy or NASCAR won't be playing in because they have to face each other in this. That was 2 or 3 extra shots, so that's obviously not going to count. It's still 3-2. And still no goal, even if it did go by too many bonus passes or bonus moves for that to even count. And that one missed. Italy's just trying long-range shots now to see what happens, and that's going to probably hurt them at the end. 4-2. NASCAR just needs a miss, and Italy won't be playing in this season of toy car hockey. Which means the last team playing in this season is either going to be RWC or Austria. And it would be huge to see RWC play after they have not played in so long. I mean, they haven't played in like what? They played for seasons, they didn't play in season 11, 10, and 9. They played in 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So they haven't played in what? This is season 12 coming up. So it's been almost 4 full seasons since RWC has played last time. NASCAR is not advancing just yet. It is, what's the score? 4-3 now. Italy actually did a sensible play that time and not trying to do a long-range goal. Oh my goodness, and speaking of long-range, NASCAR scores a long-range goal. How does that happen? They're not even rubber tires, and they score a long-range goal there. That caught Italy's goalie completely off guard. And it's 5-3. If Italy does not score here, NASCAR would advance to the regular season. And it's 5-4. We are still continuing in this preseason shootout game. Back tire shot is a goal. That's the first back tire shot attempted by any car player for any team in this preseason shootout tournament that is competing in it. It's over. NASCAR is advancing to the regular season. Italy will not be playing in this season. Italy has played in almost every single season of toy car hockey except for this one. Down goes Italy, and NASCAR advances. And no one will have to play Italy at all next season in this coming regular season of toy car hockey. Down goes Italy. They were literally a goal away from having to keep that preseason shootout game still going, and they just couldn't do it at the end there. All right, last matchup, RWC and Austria. Now, Austria has played not as many seasons as RWC has, so RWC might have more experience than Austria does. And I think Austria's longest win streak was a preseason shootout tournament and making it all the way to the, I want to say, semifinals, only to lose to like a team better than them. Or lost in the finals to a team better than them. One of the two happened. Can't remember which it was exactly, but I know one of those two scenarios did unfortunately happen. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. I believe their goalie was this Tron car, so yeah, let's see what happens here then. All right. Last game of this preseason shootout tournament live stream. Nope, way too many extra shots there. I think RWC is going to advance. Well, that's a goal for RWC, and it's 0-1. Can Austria tie it, or will they not? Nope, no goal. Well, it's not looking good for Austria. It's looking like another missed season for them. That's a 2-0 lead already for RWC. One more goal and they will advance to the regular season. That's only if. And they score! Austria scores in the most pressure situation to advance or be eliminated from the regular season, and they score to keep this going. And it's 1-3 now. That was a laser of a goal, and their goalie didn't even move. If it had moved a slight tiny bit, it would not have been 1-3. It's 2-3 now. And back and forth we go all of a sudden now. Some of these cars on Austria's team are keeping them in check. And shoots it a little far out of play there. And not even under the goalie or in the goal scoring range. It's 2-3. Can Austria climb back and tie it? Yes, they have. Austria has tied it with RWC, and this shootout game is tied 3-3. It's 3-4, and the Citroen comes through with a long-range goal. even though that car has no rubber tires or special other tires that would resemble something similar to rubber tires, makes it 3-4. Well, that's no goal. Austria is putting up a really much better play, or I guess as you would say, fighting spirit to want to make this regular season, but RWC is trying to prevent that, and it's 3-5. Oh boy, another pressure situation here. If they don't score, RWC advances. It's over, and RWC's in. RWC will advance to this season of Toy Car Hockey. And finally is back in Toy Car Hockey after not playing for almost 4 full seasons in a row. RWC is back into regular season of Toy Car Hockey for the first time in almost 4 full seasons. It's probably like 3.5 seasons technically at this point for them. Well, technically, kind of like, 3 seasons, because this would have been their 4th one they missed out on. Well, all right. Well, I know I wasn't going to show them, but I think I might as well show everyone the other teams that are going to be playing in this regular season of Toy Car Hockey. Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wasn't planning on it, but I might as well just to make things more interesting. The other teams that are playing, well, actually, I'd rather do it in a video so that way you can see all of them a little bit better. Yeah, well, I'm going to show all 8 teams playing in the regular season of Toy Car Hockey on a separate video. Possibly today, maybe tomorrow, just depending on, how busy or how tired I get. Or, if something else shows up for something I have to do that, makes me really busy for whatever reason it is, then, it's fine. I'll try to do it today, but I have just been like crazy, way more tired these past few days than I normally would be. So I'm not trying to make excuses by any means. I've just been way more tired than I normally have been. And I'm sure you can probably tell just by I was about to being close to yawning during this live stream right then, actually. So well, that's it for this preseason shootout tournament live stream. Congrats on those 4 teams for making it into this regular season of Toy Car Hockey, because I do know that 3 of the 4 teams haven't played Toy Car Hockey in a very long time, except for NASCAR. And if NASCAR wins this season of Toy Car Hockey, that's 3 seasons in a row they would be Toy Car Hockey champions, including the imaginary title and imaginary trophy for Toy Car Hockey as well. Well, thanks for watching this live stream. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. And I will see you in my next live stream, either sometime later tonight or sometime tomorrow. I don't know when it'll happen, but I'll let you know by making a poster video. I'm possibly doing both. Bye now, laters. I hope you had fun watching this live stream, because I know I sure had fun. These shootout preseason games were a lot more closer and more excitingly fun than I thought they normally would be.